we're not gonna talk about Recitativo di Fantasia because it was boring. So we were gonna talk about Her Last Vow and the arc beyond. But instead we ended up ranting about Recitativo di Fantasia, so that's what you get instead.
That was a terrible intro.
Thanks.
I hated that.
The game mode hurt me, like, emotionally. It dealt psychic damage to me, and I don't want to think about it.
I feel like the payoff of Recitativo di Fantasia was not very good. You go through a slog, and then you're rewarded at the very end with plot and character building. And you're like, well, this is good and all, but there are other chapters that do a much better job. They give you the good stuff immediately. They don't make you wait and suffer for it.
And the worst part was when it's like, oh yeah, Selena actually made this game, and it's like in universe not fun to play, so that, you know, it makes it like witty and good, except it doesn't. And I bet no one else thought that was good enough either.
I saw plenty of comments being like, oh, it's me. I'm the critical player. But I was like, yeah, the criticism's right. It is boring.
Okay, anyway.
You're
enough about that.
No, I'm not done talking about it. I want to say, are you still working through it?
Okay, so I think I had like 3 Capriccio shards left to get, and I said, you know what? I am going to just buy them with the Battle Pass currency. I gave up. It defeated me. Because, you see, I had the gratification of getting Ayla's coding, like, relatively early. And then after that, I stopped playing the game mode for months. And then I was like, Karenina's coming out soon. I should get Capriccio's shards. And I really put it off because that game mode sucks.
Honestly, I think it would have been a fine loop if it was just shorter. Like, it's just so long to get through a single playthrough of it. If it was like a quarter of the length, then grinding the same stage over and over again would not be as painful. But instead, it's like, yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, Kuro, thank you for not making another Recitativo di Fantasia event.
I remembered the rant. Ayla cares so much about Selena, and you can see that in every single time Ayla appears in the story. She is always talking about Selena. She is always hoping that Selena is okay. She is dedicated to rescuing her, and when she's not actively looking for her, she's like asking everyone she knows about her and interviewing people about Selena and creating beautiful paintings of Selena and creating a play about Selena. This is a woman in love, and I respect that. But what I don't respect is that she doesn't seem to be getting any love back. Selena does not ever really mention Ayla, only in passing. Selena only talks about the Commandant.
Selena has one friend, and that friend is the Commandant, her pen pal.
Keep thinking about how I was told the Japanese voice actor for Selena was very shocked that Selena had a friend called Ayla. Here's what she wrote on Instagram. I mentioned this during the live stream too. Actually, regarding Selena, I didn't know anything about her past or relationships with other people. So, I thought she must be a lonely girl. She's a lonely girl who doesn't have any connection apart from the conductor. Then, I learned of Ayla's existence during the recording, and my heart swelled because I was both surprised and moved. The fact that Selena is not alone, that there was once a time she spent her time with her friend like any other regular girl, I somehow felt like it was salvation.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that. You record all those lines.
Yeah, like all those voice lines that she has in game, all about the Commandant. Where's the love for Ayla? And that just bleeds into all the other content Selena is in as well. Like, she just feels so divorced from Ayla when Ayla did everything for her, including becoming a construct.
I can only think of 2 real significant mentions of Ayla that Selena makes, but this isn't about whether Selena Tempest remembers Ayla after all of her trauma and brain damage. We're talking about the version of Selena before all of that happened. She still barely mentions her anywhere. Or the Capriccio frame, which was made by Ayla and downloaded all of Selena's pre-trauma memories into her. And yet the Capriccio model is like, anyway, have you seen my pen pal? My only real friend, my pen pal? And it just sucks.
It feels one-sided. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like Ayla is just weirdly obsessed with Selena and that Selena barely even notices her. It's
Yeah.
like they just hung out a few times and Selena's like, yeah, she's okay, I guess. And Ayla's like, I would kill for her.
You go into Ayla's dorm and you see there's this altar that's built to Selena, just like little cuttings of all of her pictures and like a lock of her hair that she like snipped off of her head. It's like Ayla is like turned into this absolute monster. And like on the one hand, she's the perfect woman for the job to find her because she will go to the ends of the earth to bring her back to life, or bring her back from the brink of death, rather. I just thought of some sort of like alternate, insane Ayla Yandere story where she murders the commandant for stealing her Selena away.
I would read that and or read a comic of that.
I got rid of the commandant, now we'll never be apart.
Yandere Ayla is the bad ending.
God, if PGR were a proper visual novel, absolutely she would be. She'd be the one, I would be the one entering your room with a baseball bat to set things right one last time.
She sings happy birthday to you. That's the future I want, personally.
Why are we both like this?
It's because we have good, bad taste.
I can't argue with that, but I also don't know what it means. I can't believe we took our sweet ray of sunshine cinnamon roll Ayla and just like dreamt up a scenario where she's like goes Yandere and murders Selena's friend.
If Kuro didn't want Yandere Ayla, they should have written Selena to actually care about her more.
Another comment on that, actually. So I've been working my way through the affection stories very slowly, and Ayla's affection story is not very affectionate towards the Commandant. It's friendly, but it's not like the kind of romantic sort of we're going on a date story that some of the other affection stories are. It's very straightforward. She's like, hey bud, help me out with my project. Thanks for everything. And I was like, yeah, this checks out because she's obsessed with Selena.
Yeah, Ayla is consistently written. She only hugs female constructs. She tells Lucia to call her Bayla.
True.
She is obsessed with Selena. Look, I'm just stating the obvious here. Ayla knows what she wants, and what she wants is Selena.
Can't blame her.
And judging by the votes on the Eden Fest right now, everyone else agrees that she has great taste because Selena is winning astronomically at this point.
Well, Ayla's coming for every single one of your hides. She's gonna murderize everyone who voted for Selena so that she can have her all to herself. If you voted for Selena, beware!
But you know what chapter was better than these by, like, a lot? The Surviving Lucem, and you can go listen to us talk about it in this video. I do not perceive Recitativo di Fantasia. It is not real and it can't hurt me.